On to the next part, the wrap up. You need to make sure that you get a critique of how you've done. Now, they're going to say, we want you back, or they're going to say, this was delightful, or they may just be patronizing and say, thank you very much. But get some people to watch your segment. You can get clips of what you've done. Have people you respect and admire critique what you've done and say, this is what I think would be better. I think you were right on topic. But whatever it is, get a critique of your appearance. Very important. You need to be authentic. Authenticity is so important today. Don't be someone who's just saying something because it's the flavor of the month. Make sure that what you're talking about, you're authentic about, whether it's your own business, whether it's a charity that you're talking about, whether it's a cause you're trying to promote, whatever it is, authenticity is the name of the game today. You also have to have your best possible performance at all times. And what that means is you have got to be, you can't go in there and say, oh, I'm not feeling well today. Or, you do not know how many times I have been scheduled for something and I've either had laryngitis or I haven't felt well or whatever, but you go on regardless. So give your best possible performance. A, you never know who's watching. B, you never know what that will lead to. You never know. C, when you'll be referred by somebody on the station for something else. So give your best possible performance every single time. So how did you show up? Did you show up dressed authentically? For example, if you're in the medical field, you might wear a white coat. If you are someone who is doing an exercise segment, you'll probably be in workout clothes. If you're someone who is talking about trimming trees, you might be in your tree trimming uniform. But the important thing is, how did you show up? And did you say things properly? And did you get excited about them? And that's the whole point of what you are doing there. When they go online, what do they see of you? And that goes back to your website. Again, if you only have Facebook, you only have LinkedIn, you only have Instagram, they're not getting the true sense of you. A true professional has a website. Whatever it is, they have a website. So when they go online, what do they see of you? Do they see someone who is active in the community? Do they see someone who has done several appearances already? Do they see someone who has written books or great materials and articles? Do they see someone who is very active in their profession? Do they see someone who has won an award? That's how you present yourself online. Because if so, they may want to go ahead and book you again. And the producer or an anchor might be the one who really recommends you. Now, this is important because some of you don't realize that you're working with a couple of different people. The anchor may not meet you until you actually get on set ready to go. Three, two, one, you're there. The producer is the one who gets you scheduled normally. Sometimes the anchor and the producer is the same, but very rarely. So you've got your segment producer who books you, and then you have the anchor who comes in at the very last second and has notes from the producer about you, which is why the website is so important and why your message is so important and why your segment proposal is so important. And they work off of that. You may have your own agenda as to what you want to say, but they have their own agenda on what they're going to ask you.